Hi and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from the newly renovated Tourism Information Center in Midwest City.
If you're on any kind of road trip or you just want to stop and take a look around, you need to make a trip here. This Tourism Information Center is located at 7200 Southeast 29th Street in Midwest City, but there are several across the state. Some folks refer to them as welcome centers. These are great places to stretch your legs, take a restroom break, and do a little shopping. We'll show you around throughout the show. But first, we hope that one of your next road trips is to an Oklahoma State Park.
There are dozens to choose from, but one with a little something special is at Osage Hills. Let's head there now and check out their platform wall tents. Built by the CCC Civilian Conservation Corps in the 30s, this park was essentially a gift from the CCC to the area and for these hills. They designed the park in such a way to make it feel like it has always been here. Osage Hills now has another gift of sorts in that they are the first state park to have canvas wall tents. And if you don't know what canvas wall tents are,
it's a literally a canvas tent, has peaked roof with side walls. These are about 5.5 feet tall. Ours are pitched on a platform, a wooden platform. Usually they would not be, they'd be just pitched on the ground. Ours, because it gives you a little bit more convenience, keeps you up out of the water in the rain, and keeps you away from insects to some extent. So we pitch them on a platform with standard stretchers on the side, and it's got a ridge pole that runs through the center of it. And it's also just for the convenience, but also to make the tents last longer, have a really heavy-duty rain fly, which is basically just a tarp that covers the tent from front to back, and it actually extends another 8 feet past the tent to give a porch for the wall tents themselves as well.
And the reaction so far has been tremendous. Families love them.
It's really large. That's what surprised me, and the way it's built is really cool. I didn't expect there to be windows in there, and you can open up the back and the front, so you can let a breeze in, and then there's the nets that you can close so no bugs can come in. I didn't expect to see a stove in there with, keep you warm, so that's nice. It's pretty neat.
There's no setup. It's ready to roll. You walk in, set yourself down, and then you can have an adventure, do what you want to, cook dinner over the fire, and enjoy yourself. And it's just a lot less stress. It's a lot less stressful in the long run for families, especially when they have a lot of smaller children that are trying to keep occupied while they're trying to set the tent up. This way, it's just ready to go.
You'll find military-style cots, a wood stove, some benches for the outside. Everything else, like chairs, for example, you'll have to bring those yourself.
And obviously, any of your own bed linens, whether it be a blanket and sheets or a bedroll, you can always throw those in there. And they're fairly easy. Again, it's fairly easy setup because they're wide open. Again, you don't have to set anything up. You just walk in, just like walking into a hotel room, kind of, except for obviously no doors. You have flaps. And so it's a little more, I think, a little more pleasant, a little quieter.
It's pretty cool. I like it, and it's fun.
Well, it's really roomy. You can fit a lot of people in it. It's a lot better than sleeping in a regular tent.
Other folks who are enjoying this experience are those wanting the nostalgia of the canvas wall tent experience, harking back to the days of being a Boy or Girl Scout and staying in these kinds of tents.
They get to relive those days, which is nice. So they get to share that with their family who may or may not be into scouting now, but they at least get the opportunity to come out and spend some time with them.
And while there, don't forget to enjoy the spectacular surroundings of this area.
You can plan your trip to Osage Hills or any of our great state parks by heading to travelok.com and clicking where it says State Parks. Or make it easier and download the new State Parks app. You can book camping, cabin, or lodge reservations, explore hiking trails, and so much more.
And after your trip to a state park, maybe you can make plans for a different kind of a trip, maybe this time to one of the state's great museums.
Deanne Stein takes us to Enid now to check out Leonardo's Children's Museum.
In downtown Enid, Leonardo's Children's Museum is a place where art and science meet.
It's a piece of happiness in the middle of Enid.
Like its namesake, Leonardo da Vinci, the museum is designed to inspire young artists and scientists.
We are not a museum where you look at things, we're a museum where you touch things and you explore things and you play with things.
There are more than 100 hands-on activities inside the facility, beginning with the Power Tower downstairs, where kids can climb and slide. Then they can head over to the tinkering area.
Tinkering is very hands-on, but also very free-thinking. It's our free-thinking space. Make what you want, solve a problem, make something that will fly in the wind tube, work at the workbench.
Those with a mind for engineering can go to this space to build.
It's fun to watch them kind of problem solve and figure out what's working and what's not working.
There's also a giant light bright area where kids and parents can create larger than life designs.
She is very wiggly.
And then stop in to see these animals up close and personal.
We have got animals in there, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates, we've got them all. And some children have never had the opportunity to meet some of those types of animals.
On the second story, the exploring continues with a huge space that almost looks like a small town. It's here where you'll find an investment center to learn about money, a grocery store, and even a dentist office. Artists can get inspired in the large art studio, all surrounding a city park.
Then when they start finding their way to the different pieces of the museum, you see lights go off, you see parents learning to play again.
When you're done exploring inside, head outside here to Adventure Quest, the world's largest community-built outdoor playground.
They can do just about anything out there.
The 3-story wooden castle features bridges, slides, swings, and mazes. In warm weather, there's also a sand dinosaur dig and water table.
The outside space, they love going out there because it never gets old. There's so many facets to that outside playground that, they would stay out there all day.
Even children that have been here day after day after day for years still come in with that light on their face.
This is priceless for us. Small towns, a lot of time, they miss the opportunity to have places like this for children. So I feel very blessed that we have this to come to.
And share with the state and beyond. Discovering Oklahoma and Enid, I'm Deanne Stein.
Leonardo's is located at 200 East Maple Avenue in Enid. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 7 p.m., and the Adventure Quest is open from 1 to 5:30. Check out their website for more information on admission and special programs.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
I'm from Missouri originally, and I moved down here and fell in love with the cotton farmer, and I'm like, he has his cotton patch, I wanted my cotton patch, and so I opened one.
We'll visit the little shop in southwestern Oklahoma with the sweetest backstory.
With the type of cuisine and the elevation of the cuisine that Chef Rock is doing, Tulsa is lucky to have somebody with his talents here.
Plus, wait until you see what this top-notch chef is bringing to T-Town.
I'd say 12 or 15 different kinds of bread through the week. The ciabatta is fantastic. I really love the multigrain, which is a levain sourdough Oklahoma yeast.
And the Oklahoma market you just have to visit. It's all ahead right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Why order a free Oklahoma outdoor guide? Uncover unique wonders. Cultivate your curiosity. And wake up your wild side. Order or download your free copy today.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from the newly renovated Tourism Information Center in Midwest City.
You know, this is the perfect place to stop no matter what type of road trip that you're taking.
That's right, and if your road trip is taking you to southwest Oklahoma, I've got the perfect place for you to stop and shop. Head with me now to the Cotton Patch in Altus. When you're in southwest Oklahoma, you'll see cotton fields for miles and miles, but this cotton patch is full of a different kind of crop.
I opened in 1993. I married a cotton farmer in southwest Oklahoma. I'm from Missouri originally, and I moved down here and fell in love with the cotton farmer, and I'm like, he has his cotton patch, I wanted my cotton patch, and so I opened one.
The Cotton Patch on the Square in downtown Altus is the place to go for something cute to wear, a new accessory to complete your look, or a gift for a loved one.
They will find a unique women's clothing store and accessories. We pride ourselves in staying up with the trends, but still being, conservative, classic. We like to pride ourselves in gift wrapping service, helping put outfits together for people.
When it comes to clothes, you'll find classy options ranging in style from comfy casual to chic and stylish. Cute tops, great jeans, and everything in between. You can get it all here.
We're a little trendy, but still classic. Some other clothing lines we have are cut from the cloth. It's a great denim line. Some of my other favorite lines are Johnny Was. It's a little specialty top line.
Pick up the perfect accessory to add to your new outfit.
We do carry accessories for your clothing, so you get your outfit. We can fix you up from top to bottom. I just like to find some unique pieces that people can put together to complete their outfits. Our number one brands that we carry here in the store is Kendra Scott. Kendra Scott's from Austin, Texas. So we had the opportunity to pick up that line a few years ago, and it's been our number one trending line.
And while you're here, grab a gift that's sure to please anyone on your list.
Some other items we carry are just fun gift items. We have like teleties for your hair. We have hair scrunchies. And then we just have, some hobo leather goods and some other lines that Vera Bradley is one of the lines we carry that's been great for travel accessories and pieces.
There are even great options for your kiddos.
Our favorite brand that we carry right now is the Beaufort Bonnet Company. It's a Southern company. It's been one of our favorite lines. It's really classic, preppy, just beautifully well done children's line. We have freshly picked diaper bags and the little moccasins. They're leather made children's bags and moccasins.
So plan your trip to the Cotton Patch in Altus for a crop of cute things for you and your loved ones.
I hope they experience just a comfortable, fun shopping experience that makes them want to come back and do it again.
You'll find the Cotton Patch at 113 West Commerce in Altus. They're open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays.
When it comes to shopping, of course, browsing through clothing and gifts is always fun.
For so many folks, shopping in order to cook at home has become a bit of a hobby. Right now, Jason Grubbs is going to take us to the Stonehorse Market in Tulsa.
I'll take 4 of the scones and 2 of the chocolate croissants.
Since 2000, the Stonehorse Market has been providing high-quality foods to its customers. You'll find them in Utica Square, right next door to the Stonehorse Café. Owner and chef Tim Enid says quality and freshness are keys to success for him and his wife's businesses.
We really search out the best products that we can, and I think that gives us a leg up.
The artisan breads are all handmade in the old traditional French style, every day.
I'd say 12 or 15 different kinds of bread through the week. The ciabatta is fantastic. I really love the multigrain, which is a levain sourdough Oklahoma yeast.
Get them as a loaf or on a made-to-order sandwich, topped with sauces made right here in-house.
Our aiolis, our mayonnaises, our honey mustards, our onion confits.
One of the reasons I love this place is it's a one-stop.
You can pick up everything from breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They have everything you need for each meal of the day.
There's even a nice wine selection.
Wine, champagne, sparklings, reds, whites.
Ashley Altegui is in here several times a week, sometimes for the handmade sweets.
We come here quite often for sweets. My kids go to school right up the street, so this has become our after-school snack place on a very regular basis.
Fresh and frozen pastries, cookies, tarts, and cakes. There's a special kitchen where they make chocolate truffles and some gourmet versions of those big-name candy bars we all grew up with.
And then everything else that you can imagine. French macaroon and rochier.
Not only can you find all sorts of great local stuff here at Stonehorse, there are things from all over the country as well as the world. In fact, there's about 3 dozen cheeses to choose from. This is from Vermont, Iowa, even Ireland.
And he has great soups that are frozen, so you can keep those in the freezer at home in case you want to have a soup and salad night.
This is a regular weekly stop for Kurt and Karen Harris. Saturdays for sure.
Midday we stop for a little late lunch and then take something home for dinner.
I can get my salad, my vegetable, a protein, and his variety is just unbelievable. And there's meats here that you just can't buy anywhere else.
They have a great butcher here, so all of their meats are, I know that they're, organic, fresh ingredients are put on them, and it's all just clean, good food. So that's really important to our family.
Tim says his high-quality foods extend to all members of the family.
I even do a line of dog food that's frozen with salmon or kosher chicken or veal.
At Stonehorse Market in Tulsa's Utica Square.
Bye. You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
Stonehorse Market is open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and you'll find them in Tulsa's Utica Square.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
When we talk about the Okla, it gets everyone emotional and it tugs at the heartstrings.
We'll take a trip back in time to the hot spot in my hometown of McAlester.
If you're driving through town, to be able to kind of find an oasis like this is definitely a treat.
And the must-stop farm-to-table destination in Tulsa coming up when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Imagine limitless possibilities with the Oklahoma Travel Guide. Imagine world-class wonderlands. road trips that inspire. Imagine date night elevated. Order your free guide at travelok.com. Imagine that.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. Today we're checking out the recently remodeled Tourism Information Center in Midwest City. This place really picks up business in the summer when folks are traveling.
And if you're planning your next road trip, may I suggest one to my hometown of McAlester, where you can check out the Okla Theater. It's a historic building that's very slowly coming back to life. This magical place is packed with wonderful memories.
When we talk about the Okla, it gets everyone emotional and it tugs at the heartstrings. Everyone has memories of the Okla. This was the gathering place. It brought nightlife to McAlester.
The old saying, if these walls could talk, couldn't be more true in this theater. The Okla officially opened in 1931 and closed in 1989. Now, through renovations, the theater is very slowly coming back to life. The lobby has been completely redone. Next door used to be a novelty shop. Now it's part of the theater. And here's something everyone will remember.
And so in the window, there was a perpetual drinking bird that would dip its beak in a glass of water. And I remember as kids, we would all, gather at the window and look and watch that bird. All the money from the sales in the gift shop go directly to the renovation of the theater. The theater is open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 4, and by appointment. You can take a free theater tour. They'll open the gift shop for you, and you can get a free bag of popcorn. One of the static displays is one of the theater's original projectors. Now, the plans are continuing with how the Okla can still serve the community.
With that, we still want to have fundraising nights. We still see being able to show movies, maybe a bring your own chair to be able to watch the movie until we get the seats and the money raised to have the seats restored into the theater. But we want to still be able to do stuff that gets people in, gets them familiar with the Okla, gets them understanding the vision and the passion.
The main theater is quiet now, but once this room was filled with laughter, excitement, awe, all through the magic of seeing movies with family and friends. But now new memories are being made during the renovation as people are coming back to look at the theater, like last Christmas, for example.
I had a young girl who she was in theater and she performed, and she really wanted to get up on stage, and she actually was a ballet dancer, and so she started dancing around, and so I changed our music that we were playing at the time to play the Nutcracker, because it fit, and the way I could see her shadows dance across the walls and the way that the music just filled the place with her presence and her dancing was magical at the time.
My good friend David Petit wrote a book called As I Saw It, in which he wrote in part about when he worked at the Okla as a projectionist. Then he and his daughters visited last Christmas too, and they started singing. Holy night, all is calm.
Oh, absolutely. Both my daughters came with me, and singing with Jamie sitting here on the stage that really was a great moment for me. In fact, I used to bring my guitar in, and sometimes after the whole place was closed down, I would sit here and play guitar and sing.
Come take a tour of the Okla. This place is indeed part of Oklahoma history.
Well, we are looking for donors of all sorts, any dollar amount for sure, but we encourage people to at least come through our gift shop and help us there.
The Okla Theater is located at 18 East Choctaw Avenue in McAlester. They're usually open 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Friday.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
We have some really nice chicken dishes served with a sweet potato curry, and then we've got a beef stroganoff, which is kind of a classic on the menu.
Homemade food from the farm to the table will take you to a dining experience like no other when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Start your next journey with the Travel OK Trip Planner. First, choose an itinerary or build your own. Share travel plans with friends and let the adventure begin. The Travel OK Trip Planner. Download the app today.
We've had a great time today checking out the newly remodeled Tourism Information Center here in Midwest City.
So where to next? How about a farm-to-table restaurant for a bite to eat? Casey Kennedy takes us to Juniper in Tulsa.
We are a farm-to-table restaurant. We go to the farmers market twice weekly, have really good relationships with the producers at the farmers market, and chef brings those back and he uses his creativity to be able to make a weekly menu.
Right now what we've gotten back into is our 5-course chef's menus, and that's kind of like what him and I, like our minds combined, and we come up with 5 different courses. Can't change them. You come in, you can a la carte pick them, or you can sit and do them all.
Chef is, he's kind of a whiz when it comes to flavor pairing.
This is a romaine veloute, which is really neat. It looks a little bit broken, but once heat's applied to it, it comes back to a gorgeous emerald green color.
It is a chef-driven restaurant. He is the driver behind the cuisine, behind the food, and I think that he's honestly given probably the most carte blanche of any restaurant that I've ever seen to just kind of do him. We have some really nice chicken dishes served with a sweet potato curry, and then we've got a beef stroganoff, which is kind of a classic on the menu. And then again with Chef's avant-garde menu specials that he does, it's really definitely hard to kind of nail down what the style of the actual cuisine would be.
These will be on the new spring menu, kind of representing like that bright yellow sunshine, that gorgeous new life, that grass. It's just emotion for me when I wake up and I see something beautiful or something that catches my eye. I know that I can possibly recreate it and give it to somebody else, and maybe they can see it. These little small touches that, you know, truly separate you. And that's what, like, for me here, that's what I like to do. It's like, this is a special occasion type of spot for some people, but for me, this is a place to make memories.
Juniper offers a dining experience in Tulsa that I think is very hard to find. With the type of cuisine and the elevation of the cuisine that Chef Rock is doing, Tulsa is lucky to have somebody with his talents here. He would be a fit in LA, Chicago, New York, and I know that he's been asked to do that, but his family is here, and you know, his love is here, and he has always wanted to help put that spotlight on Tulsa's culinary scene because it is his home. If you're driving through town, to be able to kind of find an oasis like this is definitely a treat. As one who's traveled a lot and gone to many towns, I always look for those types of restaurants when I'm out that just give you an experience that you can't have anywhere else.
Juniper is located at 324 East 3rd Street in Tulsa. They're open for limited hours from 4 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday. If you want to pick up a family meal, you need to order by 2 p.m.
And it doesn't matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will always help you find a really good place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A big thank you to our good friends here at the Tourism Information Center in Midwest City for hosting us this week. We hope you'll stop by any of the tourism information centers in our great state and check out the recent renovations. While you're there, you can do a little shopping, pick up some Oklahoma tourism brochures, and always find a clean restroom for those much-needed pit stops.
Coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we are exploring some of the most impressive murals in the state.
And an entire museum that's gone to the birds. It's all coming up next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.